Alrighty then, I am out here again making the deadest dead end into the busiest street you've ever seen. And I'm behind a single blind right now. I do prefer double blinds, but these are all businesses that are all closed, and you probably can't see it because I'm pretty far off of the road. But anyway, there it is out there. And that road over there has just become so busy since I parked over there on the corner. I'm gonna have to reveal a secret for you guys because it would be extremely valuable for you, and I'm gonna have to do it before things get worse, because they are taking everybody down. I'm sure you heard Reddit went down. Anything related to Q has been taken down, including my favorite Anon. It's like everybody I verbalize about and tell you guys about gets attacked and taken down, which is mainly the reason I don't tell you a lot of where I get information from, because they all get attacked. And this wasn't due to me. This has got to do with they're trying to take down everything related to Q. And if Q is fake and phony and all that other kind of stuff, why are they working so hard against it? Anyway, they said Facebook and Twitter, I think, are next. But they are going to get around to YouTube. And if you don't put up videos about puppies and kittens and what happens when you put Mentos in Coke bottles and, you know, that kind of shit, and if you're not putting up your life story about being some fucking LGBTQSRP fucking misfit, they don't want you up there. They only want you promoting their sick agenda, and that is it. So if you don't agree with their agenda, you're going to be gone. So I'm going to give you one of my little tricks right here that I wasn't going to tell you guys, but it would be extremely valuable for you as well. And that is, if you have a Twitter account, if you are on Twitter, you might want to make another account for this, what I'm going to suggest, and make it private so that nobody can see it or whatever like that, or, you know, do it your own way. Do it as anonymous as you can if you want to. I'd advise it, but it doesn't matter. But a little trick here is that, let's say you've got information you'd like to get out. Well, let me start over. Let's say you've got pictures like I do. Well, you know what? Let me start over. If you've been on the Q boards, and if you've been studying this stuff for a long time, you see who it is that calls themselves the deep state. You know who it is. I've told you who it is. But this has been coming out for a long time. And I found out 322 is not at the top, but they're at the top of this. Because I just got some information that stunned me yesterday, day before yesterday. It just stunned me, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, yes it is. But anyway, Q has been hammering lately. He's been hammering on it for a long time, but lately he's really getting down on it, that you cannot keep your oath to your little secret society, mosquitoes, and keep your oath to the country. You're going to make a choice, and if you do not keep your oath to the country, you are going to be seen as a traitor and treated as such. This is perfectly illustrated with Comey's book, who was not cooperating. I misread that, and he was being antagonistic and sarcastic instead of I read it wrong. He is definitely not cooperating. But his book, A Higher Power, is illustrative of what I'm referring to. That he is keeping his oath, but it's not the one to the United States. It's to his God, who is not the God of the Bible. It is to these mosquitoes. It is to the entity that wants to take down the United States and the world, so that they can bring in their wonderful ruler, whoever it may be, but it's not the God of the Bible, and then they can just molest all the children and dogs and all that stuff that they want to. They can do anything they want then. It's all about, there's nobody here to tell us no, so we're going to do it. And that's what it all is. But Q has been hammering down, you can't keep this oath to that secret society and the United States. And if you don't, you'll be treated as a traitor. So that's that. Now, if you have information, like let's say one of your gang stalkers has all kinds of United States Marines and, you know, like a 3-oath guy or something like that, and he's got stickers all over his truck, and then on this side he's got all his stickers for his 666 society. That's something people might be interested in. So what you do is you got a Twitter account. Don't use your main one. But actually it doesn't matter, because if you include @NSA, I'm going to have to cut this short. These mosquitoes are ridiculous. Your tweet is publicly unavailable. This also works if you put @NSA or @CIA, but who knows if the CIA is cleaned up yet, so I wouldn't advise that. But if you put whatever information you got and put it @NSA, that is not publicly available. It can't be seen by the general public. It doesn't mean anything's going to happen. It's probably just going to be filed away. But if that information is ever needed, it's going to be right there. Like let's say you got a picture of your version of Grizzly McFagums without their sunglasses, without their hat. That might be useful. I would say be 100% positive of anything you do that to, though. Like, there's this big black Suburban in front of my apartment. I got his plate. About a year later, I'm in Virginia somewhere, and I'm making a dead end, the busiest street, only this is in the middle of the night, about 2 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nobody around. I take off, go down a corner, I go hide, jump out of my car with my camera, and I go stand right in the middle of the street. And who comes by? This same black Suburban that I've got pictures of in my apartment complex. I could go on and on with examples. But if you've got recordings, if you've got faces, if you've got plates, that's something you can do. That's something you can do. Do you think these surveillance operations are going unnoticed? That people don't notice it? And remember, these guys are not smart. They are not professional surveillance artists. They're using people off the street. They're using ignorant little kids. They're using fat housewives. They're using cripples. They're using everything else. They're using everybody in this endeavor to accomplish whatever it is they want to accomplish. These people aren't trained, so they're easy to spot. They're using people like Pinhead Skinhead and these other guys with fucking tattoos all over their face and all that other shit. And then we got some fake ass fucking TI talking about, oh, and these people have FBI credentials in their pocket. Are you fucking stupid? What does that mean? They can walk into police station and get their friends out of jail? What does it mean? These people have FBI credentials in their pocket. Are you fucking stupid? The FBI is going to take responsibility for these people and their actions? Are you kidding me? Do you think, and in my case, you have no clue how big it is, because I do a lot of traveling. I do a lot of traveling between job sites. Do you really think that a large surveillance operation is going unnoticed? You're stupid. But you can. And I'm not talking to you when I said that. You know that. Anyway, you can assist much more than just YouTube. And talking to a bunch of perps who are pretending to be TIs. Oh, look what I just found. It's been here the whole time. 400 views. Are you kidding me? Anyway, this is not going unnoticed. You can do your part. You can help. The whole point is to expose them. Expose them. You can expose them to people. You can expose them to people who can do something about it. You can expose them to anybody you want to. Exposing them is what it's about. Exposing them is what it's about. I'm going to leave it right there and get this up. I got a lot more coming up. I just got some stunning information yesterday. You know, I study so much stuff, and there's peripheral stuff that comes up. Like, I mean, I am not interested in studying my genealogy whatsoever, but it keeps popping up into things, other things that I'm reading. I've gotten 2 absolutely stunning things about my genealogy. Which really fits into a lot of stuff, but it's like I don't know enough to even go there. So I'm not even going to try. But I got some stunning information yesterday, day before yesterday, that is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And it's like I couldn't pay attention to it anymore. I had to just walk away from it and think, because it was so overload. But anyway, I'm going to stop this and get it up, and I hope that helps. I'll talk to you later. Bye.